Appendix 2, federally funded employment training programs by the agency fiscal year of 2002. The Disabled Veterans Outreach Program, Employment Service, Homeland Veterans Reintegration Program, HP1 Technical Skills Training, Job Corps, Local Veterans Employment Representative Program, Migrant Seasonal Farmer Work, Native American Employment Training Programs, Registered Apprenticeship Training Program, Responsible Reintegration of the Youth Offenders Senior Committee Services Employment Program, Training Adjustment Assistant for the NFATA, Traditional Assessment Assistance, Veteran Work Investment Program, Workers Investment Act, the Work Investment Act, Adults, Dislocated Workers, and in Youth Opportunities Grants. Those are the labor ones. The educational as follows as follows: the Adult Education State Grant Program, the American Indian Vocational Rehabilitation Stands grants to state incarcerated youth offenders, migrant seasonal farmer workers, migrant education high school for equivalency program, Native American Vocational Technical Education Program, the National Hawaiian Vocational Education Projects with the Industrial State Support Employment and Services, State Vocational Rehabilitation Service, Technical Educational Programs, tribally controlled by the post-secondary vocational technical institution, vocational education basics grants to state, the Health and Human Services, the Community Service Block Grant, the Community Service Block Grant Discretionary Awards, Refugee Assistance Volunteer Agency Program, the Refugee Entrance Assistance, Targeted Assistance, Temporary Assistance for the Needy Families, and Tribal Work Grants, Interior Indian Employment Assistance, Indian Job Placement under United Sioux Tribes Development Corporation, Individual Vocational Training, United Training Tribes Technical College, Agricultural Food Stamp Employment Training Program, Youth College, Youth Challenge Program, the Housing Urban Development Opportunity for Youth and Youth Building Program, Justice Service of Youth Offenders Program, the Veterans Vocational Rehabilitation for Disabled Veterans. Appendix 30, appropriation of the fiscal year of 1999 with a temporary need for the assembly's efficiency. We're just going to read the top off there. $17 million into the appropriation is basically $16.882 billion. State vocational rehabilitation from the appropriation of 1999 at $2.287 million to $2.506 million. WI just the workers in enforcement and Work Investment Act. Basically, it gives you a list of all the standing and appropriations of money. Another estimated number of program participation who received employment in the training services. These are another role. Appendix program labor outcomes measures. Section 6. When some employment training programs have been monitoring outcomes of the period of the time the Office of Management of Budget has recently issued a proposal to require federally funded the employment trade programs to track for the common outcome measures for each of the youth adult programs for the official year of 2004. Table 1 of the outlines of the Office of Management Budget proposed measures. The youth programs, placement of the employment education of the military, attainment for the degree of certificate, and literacies of numeracy gained, efficiency, annual operation per participation. Adult programs entered employment, retention, employment, and earnings increases in efficiency. Federal agencies provided information selected outcomes that they currently track for each of the other programs. Table 2 of the information which the program currently tracking the performance measure for the similarly proposed office management budget question layer did not collect an efficiency measure. The tables 2 identifies the programs with the review to use using the program assessment rating tool. The part during the fiscal year of 2004, the budget scale, the 2000 part of the new evaluation instrument, the links of the program performance to its budget. The administration plans to review the approximately 1/5 of the federal programs every year to ensure that every program will have been evaluated using the part of the time of the 2008 budget submission. These are programs outreaching requirements of the Office Management Budget and Initiative outcome measurements to track programs in official 2003. Disabled veterans is also entered employment retention is an Office of Management Budget Measures Initiative. All followed yes except for the registered apprenticeship programs which followed in the entered employment. Basically more charts. Population grows and more charts. More charts. This one is service provider employment training programs. All right, services provided by the employment training programs. We have a registered apprenticeship program by the DOL, the Employment Services Department of Labor, the Service Senior Community Service Employment Program, the Department of Labor, the Trading Adjustment Association, the NFAAT, Transitional Adjustment Assistance of the Department of Labor, Work Enforcement and Work Investment Act of Adults, the Department of Labor, Work Investment of the Youth, the Department of Labor, Work Dislocated Workers, Youth Opportunity Grants, the Department of Labor, Migrant Season. Farm workers, Native American employment training programs, the Department of Labor, the disabled outreach programs, veterans workforce investment, local veterans employment representative program, homeless veterans reintegration job corps, Department of Labor, the HB1 technical services, and Department of Labor also um, the responsible reintegration of the youth offenders adult educational state grant program, vocational education basic grants to state Native American vocational technical education program, state and vocational rehabilitation, so education, migrant education, high school equivalency program, the ED. More programs registered at Department A. So once again, these were relisted. The state-supported employment services, the program ED, the project industrial ED, the technical program prep education program, traditional controlled post-secondary vocational technical institution, American Indian vocational education program, National Hawaiian vocational education grant, state incorporated incarcerated youth offender, migrant, and seasonal farmer workers and temporary assistance to needy families, refugee assistance voluntary agency program, the community service block of the grant community service of the grant or discretionary award refugee entrance assistance targeted assistance tribal work grants food stamp employment training the opportunities youth and youth builder Indian vocational training United States technical job the Indian job placement United States Sioux Development Corporation Indian Assistant Association vocational rehabilitation for disabled veterans serious youth violent offenders program the Department of Justice Youth Challenge Program, DoD. More of the state. This one's recopied.